Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thank you so much for collecting here. I appreciate you. If you are brand new and you've never been to Ten of Cups Tarot before, welcome here. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this video. I do appreciate you. And if you are someone who's here all the time, clicking and watching, being in the comments, giving me the thumbs up, and making this tribe grow, I appreciate you. Welcome to Earth Day. So Monday is always going to be Earth Day from here going forward. And I've got a new deck that we're going to use today. We're going to start with oracles, as we do. I like to combine the energies, right? And then we're going to look at some tarot. We do have Cosmic Insights is what this one is called. And I'm just going to be honest, looking through them, they're a little bit dramatic. And you know I'm a Taurus sun. I don't do drama. But we'll see. We'll see what comes out, Taurus, and see if it gets too dramatic. Hopefully it doesn't. All right. Tell me about Taurus. What's going on with Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus for the week ahead. This reading's always going to be for the week ahead, Taurus. I think you know that by now if you're not new. And this is a reading that no matter when you find it, if it's now or a year from now, it's going to be for the week ahead. All right, we have Liar. We have Be Careful because someone is sneaky. So there are a couple of ways that someone can lie to you. They can do it through a sin of omission, which is not really telling you everything, right? Keeping some things under the surface. This is common if you're probably dating someone new. They're not going to floodlight you with all their junk right away, and you're not going to do the same thing. But there is someone here. It says, be careful because someone in your midst could be sneaky. All right. One more. We have fire sign. So you could be dealing with someone who is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, possibly. Maybe you have those energies. Take it as it resonates. One more. We have give it time. Okay, so if you are feeling like this person is not being completely honest with you, I feel like you're supposed to give it time, because it does say that everything is in divine timing and just to let things flow. So this person, I don't really like the word liar, because a lot of people, they don't out and out lie, but they will keep things from you. And to me that, yeah, it is a bit of a sin of omission. They're omitting things. They don't want you to know about them right away, but we're not all floodlighting people at the very beginning, right? This could be, if this is someone that you've dated for a while, then maybe you should worry that they're not telling you things. Maybe they are a liar. But if this is someone who's brand new, it says here to give it time. It could be a fire sign you're dealing with, doesn't have to. It says intimacy, sexual chemistry, and reminiscing. So I feel like you do have a really good chemistry with this person here. All right, let's take a look at the Divine Goddess Oracle. Pull a few of these for you. It's taking forever for the subtitles to update on my sneak peek video, but it is happening as we speak. So hopefully that comes up soon for you, maybe just a little bit past midnight, possibly. All right, here we go. Oh, look at this. We have declutter. It says, let go of old items, create new sacred spaces for yourself, be open to change, and we have happiness. Okay. Be open to change says, be receptive to new experiences. Maybe it's a new date. And change leads to growth. And then we have happiness, new discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. Please don't forget that, right? If you are in some sort of a new relationship here, or maybe something is coming in the future, like in the week ahead, which, by the way, is going to cover the last few days of February and then go into the month of March. I can't believe we're already going into the month of March. It's crazy. I feel that you need to be open to change in order to be happy. And maybe this is what you're doing. You could be dating someone brand new. But I feel like it is something that you need to give a little bit of time, see if somebody's going to be a little more honest with you, because I feel like your intuition's on high, Taurus. That I'm kind of giving this card the side eye. Like, we don't really know what this person's about yet. It feels fairly new. We do have peace, and it says, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So I think you're trying to go with a positive outlook, and you are a happy person, I feel, and that you need to be open to change. And maybe that's why you're dating new, or this is a new person that you might meet in the week ahead. Oh, we should look at the bottom of this deck too. We've got growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I like it. And then we have success. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. So just be careful of what you pour your heart into, because that is what you will have success in. And if that ends up being someone that you are not, or you're worried about questioning, if you don't feel they're on the up and up with you, that is what you're feeding into. So be careful of that. All right. Let's take a look at some tarot, Taurus. Taurus, if you're interested in a private read, there is a sale, 10% off. And you can go into the link below that says more, and you will find a link to Wizio. You'll also find a code that will give you 10% off of any of my services until the 25th of February. Tell me more about Taurus, please, for the week ahead. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We do have the Page of Wands. Feels like it's spontaneous here. The Tower is in the reverse. That's interesting, because I'm kind of giving the side eye to that Liar card there. And it almost feels like somebody just wants to have fun and doesn't want to really get serious. Somebody just wants to have fun, and it feels like with the Tower energy that somebody is either holding off the Tower or isn't looking that way. Look, this person's looking in the air. I'm just having fun. Don't worry about me, Elsie. Stop lecturing me. It could be that. It could be that. We have the Two of Wands. This is some sort of a new beginning here. That's what it feels like. It feels like, it does feel like this is a new beginning. And I just want to say with the Tower present here, oh gosh, and the Three of Swords, just be careful. Be careful and make sure that you are using your intuition. Don't believe everything that you see right off, I'm going to say. So in the beginning of the week, this may be someone that excites you. I'm just going to say, with the Page of Wands here, it's exciting, happy time. It's exciting news. A friend may have given somebody your number and now they're texting you, and it seems pretty exciting. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. You're trying to stay grounded amongst all of the excitement. The Page of Wands to me is someone who is spontaneous and maybe a little bit risky. And that they are somebody who doesn't plan anything. They're not strategic. They don't plan. They're kind of young. They might be younger than you, but this also might indicate a little bit of immaturity if they are lying to you. I'm just saying. And we do have the Page of Wands, which is fire, and then it says fire sign. I'll just say. So we do have the Ace of Pentacles. And so I feel like you're trying to stay grounded amidst all of this, because everything as it's coming at you at the very beginning, it looks all fun and games, right? Maybe you met this person spontaneously somewhere, and maybe you just bumped into them, or somebody gave them your number and now they're texting you and you're like, yay, they're texting me, right? So be careful, because I'm looking at this Tower in reverse with the Three of Swords. And I want to say with the Tower in reverse, it is giving me the energy of somebody who's avoiding something. Like, I'm not even looking in that direction, Elsie. I'm not even going to look. I'm not looking for the Tower. I'm not looking for any major revelations. I'm just going to leave the Tower where it is. It feels like somebody is resisting change, changing themselves. And it does feel like the resistance to the change is going to bring heartache or heartbreak. It's going to bring disappointment, because look, you can't sidestep the Tower. The Tower might stay in that position for a little bit while you're holding it up with your brute strength, but eventually the Tower's going to fall because you can't sidestep the Tower. And then we have, closer to the end of the week, we do have the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords. It feels to me like somebody is on their way, on a new path. This person is holding on to the Ace of Wands, a new path that is exciting here. I feel like with the Three Wands here, that this person might be someone that you've been waiting for, someone who isn't a planner, and someone who is exciting, and someone who's fun and has a lot of laughter. We do have, with the Two of Wands though, we have the Page of Swords, and so I feel like you go into investigative mode, I want to say, because your gut is telling you that something is off. So let's clarify just a little bit and find out what is going on here. But I feel like you're on this great adventure, and it feels like it's fun. It feels like maybe you're traveling with this person. Maybe you're going on short jaunts, right? I don't think you're taking them to Scotland or anything, but maybe you are in Scotland. Maybe you're taking them to Canada. I don't know. But I feel like that there is some sort of opportunity for opening up and doing more things in your life that you never did before. And it might be because of the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is energy that's kind of catchy, right? And when the Page of Wands is here, like everybody's excited, right? The Page of Wands is like throwing the wand in the air, letting it land wherever it goes. Let's do something spontaneous. That's the kind of energy it is here. But Taurus, you are the grounded one. You're like, I would rather have a pentacle start so I could move at it slowly and know what's going on, but this is enticing because it's different than your energy, right? We do have the King of Swords. So it does feel like you are in head over heart mode. I want to say that you are not exactly being completely pulled in by the Page of Wands energy. That you are kind of looking at it in a very logical way. Is this something I want to put my energy into? Do we really want to work on this? This could be a new beginning. You know, the page is holding the ace. If this could be a new beginning, but is this person here for just the fun? Are they here for a good time and not a long time? Are they willing to really work hard? It feels like you're looking more long-term, like over a long period of time. And this is sort of temporary, right? The Page of Wands energy is a bit temporary. And I'm wondering, with the King of Swords being up in their head, I feel like you're really thinking, is this where I want to invest my time? Do I want to put any more work into this? Because something feels off. But you've been giving it time. I think you have, because you move slow. You're not going to make any judgments at the very beginning here, but really, you know, anybody who comes to rock your peace, I think, is somebody who is not really going to be welcome in your life for all that long, because you are someone who's sturdy and stable and grounded, right? You're solid. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. You are just a person of peace. And if this person causes you to compromise that, it may not be the best thing for you. So I think that you're holding on to this new connection. It could be someone that you meet in the week ahead, right? It feels like you're holding on to this new connection. Maybe some of you have already found this new connection. And I want to say that you're holding on to it. You're holding on to the fun. You're holding on to the spontaneity. You're holding on to the excitement. This person's probably very good looking, fiery, right? And it's different than your energy. But I feel like you are being, I'm going to say the King has sort of got a side eye on it. I'm going to say with your King of Swords energy that kind of given the whole situation the side eye, you're having fun, but you don't know if this is where you want to put all of your energy in. In fact, we have the Four of Pentacles, but we have the Ace of Pentacles right next door, right? So I think that you're going to give this person reciprocity, but you're not entirely sure if you're going to keep them in your life. So I feel like I don't have to lecture you anymore because I feel like you're being careful. Tell me about the Three of Swords and the Tower. It feels like you kind of know that this might be something temporary, but you're having fun with it anyway. We do have the Devil energy. Ugh, come on. Come on now. I just said I wasn't a dramatic reader. Tell me about the Devil energy, please. We have the Lovers. Oh no, Taurus. I feel like this person, it's telling me that this person is somebody that I don't know that you can trust. I think this is a heartbreaker. Someone who entices people by the way they look. Maybe they use their body, or they use their looks, or they use their spontaneous, bubbly, kind of fiery energy. It feels like that. And I want to say that with the Three of Swords and the Devil, that doesn't give me good energy. It makes me feel like there is something that is underneath. You know, we do have the Liar over here. There's something underneath. Someone is kind of being sneaky with their energy, and that you, I think, fall hard and you fall quick. Like, I feel like within the first few weeks, I feel that you already know if you want this person to stay in your life or not. You're going to have to make a choice. And so I feel like the ships that are coming in right now is the Tower. And I feel like you're holding the Tower off. It feels like you've met this person that you feel like could be a soulmate. You're not entirely sure. But again, we've got the Devil energy with the Liar over here. So I don't necessarily know that you are making a huge decision in the middle of the week next week. I think you're going to give it time and let it flow and find out what's going on. But with the Devil, it's like obsessive. It could be toxicity. It could be someone is addicted to fun. Maybe they have too much fun and they don't have enough pentacles in their life. I think that you are looking at it in a very logical, head over heart way, though. You're looking at the facts. You're looking how this person treats you, what they say to other people, how they treat other people. I think you're really very specifically looking at whether or not you want to keep this person in your life. I want to say that there is something coming here, and I think it has to do with this person, that you're holding off the tower, that maybe you might be overlooking some things because you've been lonely and you've been waiting for the ships to come in for a while. We do have the 3 of Wands here, and then we have the Ace here that's burnt out, and soon it will just be the 2 Wands, which is right here. So I think that you're running out of time to make a decision, and I feel like you need to make a decision because the tower is in waiting. It feels like you're avoiding it or holding it up with brute strength. You don't want this to end because it is a lot of fun, and this person's really attractive, and you're kind of getting swept away, swept off your feet. Be careful of that sort of energy. It could be a love bomber. You know what I mean? So we have the Page of Swords and we have the 2 of Wands. It feels like you do make a decision that you like the energy this person brings with you, that maybe it's just the excitement of it. It feels like maybe this is a person you could travel with. This is a person who is adventurous. I feel like it's Sagittarius energy. It feels to me like that. It feels like it is somebody who you're having a lot of fun with, but I just want to say you're not out of the swords yet. It feels like you go on a fact-finding mission. You start digging in for, you start looking up email addresses, maybe checking their social media. It feels like you are making very careful decisions, and you're trying to learn some things before you move forward. We do have the 10 of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands, and we have the 7 of Swords. What is going on? All right, I was smack talking this little deck here. Maybe I shouldn't have smack talked the deck. All right, so I do believe that you fall fast. I want to say that maybe you don't necessarily show your feelings on the surface right away. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Aquarius energy is the King of Swords, but Libra and Gemini in this general reading, of course. And both of these energies here will not usually show you themselves truly on the surface until they really trust you, because they're both a little bit cynical. And Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces energy, but Scorpio is the King of Cups. So I want to say that it does look like here that the Page of Swords is like you're trying to drop the cynicism that you have with the 10 of Wands. You've been hurt before, and you've been hurt a lot, and you don't want to be taken again, Taurus. We have the 6 of Wands. You do want the victory, but you're cynical about it. You feel like something's off, right? You feel like something is off here with this person who seems too good to be true. And so you start to become a little bit cynical. It feels like somebody's trying to get away with something. I want to say that you're not completely sold on the idea of this person. Tell me about the 7 of Swords here. We should talk about that. Tell me why you're in the 7 of Swords here. You're confused. This person is, maybe their actions are not matching what they say. And when someone says something but doesn't back it up with the same action, that is manipulation. So maybe you're a little bit confused. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I pick this person? Should I go on this trip with them? We do have the Hanged Man energy. You start looking at the situation, trying to find whether it is that you feel like you might have to make sacrifices, or maybe you're trying to look at it from their point of view, another person's point of view. Maybe a friend has chirped in and said something. We do have Piscean energy here, and it feels like you're kind of hanging there trying to find your answer. But it does feel like a little confusing here with the 7 of Cups right next door. And then we have the Temperance card. So I think what you're going to do is you're going to go with your intuition. You're going to go with your gut, and you're going to wait for the moment of alchemy. Excuse me. You're going to wait for the moment of alchemy, I feel. Temperance is here to say, get your balance. Make sure that you're kind of going with the good and the bad, the good and the bad. Please keep looking at it back and forth before you make a solid decision about what you want to do. And do your investigative work, because I feel like this person is very exciting. I feel like they are a person who's very good looking. This is Leo energy. It feels like they're a person who is very good looking. They feel like a soulmate, or they feel like you're like, where where have I been all my life without you in my life? It feels like that. It feels like you do have to make a choice here. Are you going to continue on this road and hope that the tower doesn't fall? Or what are you going to do from here? I just want to see what the tower is about. Tell me about the energy that's in the tower for Taurus, please. Tell me about this energy for Taurus. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Eight of Swords, and we have the Ace of Wands, okay, which is in the hand of the page and also the hand of the person who is in the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So I want to say, Taurus, that what is hiding in the tower energy is that when you open your mouth and say to them, there's just something else I think I need to know about you, or, you know, you start prodding a little too much. I feel like this person shuts down on you, the Eight of Swords. When you start asking questions and you want clarity and you start asking them, before we go on this trip and on this powerful, passionate path, I have some questions I want to ask. I feel like that's where this person shuts down on you, and that's what causes the tower and the heartbreak, because there is some toxicity, addictions, maybe they shop too much, maybe they gamble too much, maybe they're a gold digger. I don't know what it is, but it's all in the devil energy. And I want to say, before you have convinced yourself to pick somebody, you need to know what's going on here. And I think that explains itself. It feels like somebody just shuts down once you start asking too many questions. And it's the Eight of Swords that is interrupting your Ace of Wands. I feel like you can't go on this path because you have something in your gut that's telling you need answers to your questions. And when this person goes silent on you, I think you begin to worry. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please. What is going on here? Tell me about the Six of Cups. Now, this Six of Cups is going to be for the week ahead. So this is for the week ahead. This is not for the week ahead. Sorry, I don't want to confuse you. This is for the week ahead. This is for the week further to that, right? So I always do a little bit of a peek for you. This being the week ahead, I feel like this all could come to a head in the week ahead. And that is the last few days of February, and then a few days of March. This is the second week of March. So I feel like if this doesn't work out and you do end up heartbroken, it does feel like there is somebody coming who maybe you already know, or if you don't know them, you feel like you've known them forever. We have the Nine of Cups. They give you an immediate good feeling here. They are a person who has boundaries because they don't want to be on the outside looking in. They are someone who's got their own boundaries, Taurus, because they've been hurt before. People have disconnected from them. It feels like somebody here is holding their boundaries, but they are a happy person. And really, boundaries are so healthy. So you might meet somebody here who you're like, oh, I met somebody who does have boundaries. It's kind of nice. We're looking at twos, and twos are decisions. I think that you are choosing to move in the present moment. The Two of Pentacles is that. Maybe life is busy, but it also... It could be juggling things. Maybe you're juggling, maybe they're juggling. Take it as it resonates. But you could be in the early stages of dating. Everybody's going to be juggling in the early stages of dating, at least until you have that talk about, hey, are we going to see other people or not? And I feel like that's where this other person who is very fun and spunky and fiery, this person goes silent on you because they really aren't interested in committing. They're interested in fun. So I feel like with this here, with these two decisions here, you feel sort of at an impasse here. You're not seeing the situation for what it is, but it does feel like here you're kind of going back and forth from the past, and maybe this is a future, but what if this is a past? I feel like you're supposed to stay in the present moment. And just if this person does have other people in the DMs or whatever, look, people are allowed to talk to people until you commit to each other and decide you're not dating outside of the two of you. People are allowed to talk to whoever they want. So I feel like there's something here that you don't see that's causing a block. And it does feel like probably in the second week of March that you're unsure whether this person that you've met, because you've just gone through this, right? Unsure if this person that you've met, even though they seem happy with themselves, happy with life, and they have these good boundaries, that you're unsure about whether they feel the same about you. So it looks like there's going to have to be some sort of a conversation about throwing the seeds of intention. Are we going to grow? It feels like this relationship here could go from the Seven of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. It looks like it grows pretty quickly to the Ten of Pentacles. This could be your person, but of course, always be a little bit cynical, right? I'm going to leave that right there, Taurus. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. And as soon as I can get this video updated, I will get the sneak peek up for you. Love you guys, and I'm out for now. Bye-bye.